Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile, Escape from the Pit. We are back in Formello today to return the necklace that we liberated last time. While we were off screen, I spent some more time and money identifying things, selling them off, slightly improved Mal and Zoe's ability to kill things, and once again ran out of money. So we'll see if we can get the generous reward promised by Mayor Evelyn here. Say, hey, is this your necklace?
Cool.
Her face brightens. My necklace! She takes it and puts it on. She summons an assistant, who brings you a small pouch of jewels and a small token. You may well be who King Micah is looking for. Go to the castle. This token will get you in. So, how do we get to the castle again? She can't help us. I'm sure we'll find it eventually. Oh, wow. You said a small pouch of jewels, but that is a lot of gold. And River leveled up, which is nice. So I'm thinking before we leave town, I'm going to go make sure we have all the spells I could possibly want. Book doesn't have level 4 spellcasting ability. I could bump that up in the future, but I'm probably going to wait until skill points rather than gold is the limiting factor on training. Dispel Undead for Simon, though. We are going to want that in the future. So, while I am at it... Okay, River has all of the level 4 spells except for Magic Map, and Magic Map is still more money than we have, even before we just bought Dispel Undead, so that's not going to happen for a while. Simon has everything except for Remove Curse. Someone in the comments asked about the Remove Curse spell last episode. So what Remove Curse does is it doesn't affect evil altars. It can remove curses from inventory items. Say if you pick up an unidentified helmet and foolishly put it on without identifying it first, and it turns out to be cursed. Not only does a cursed item have terrible stats, but you cannot remove it until you cast Remove Curse on it. I learned that the hard way the first time I played through this game. Now I am smart enough to always identify things before trying to use them. But I'm going to hold off on more training for now. And it is time to do some more exploring, I think. What could be in these windy little tunnels? Must always check for secret passages. Even if you usually don't find them. That is one fairly nice thing about the remakes, is they do make it a bit easier to find secret passages. They'll usually have... Oh, hello. Secret passages in the Avernum games will usually have special tiles marking where you should be investigating. Whereas in this game, you either have to know where to look, or just try bumping into lots of walls. Although conspicuous empty patches in the map are generally a good place to start looking. This is Remote Temple, with some skulls on poles, totems. I'm sure it's a friendly place. Oops, it is not a friendly place. This is a soldier. He might be a little bit tougher to kill. Ooh, you look interesting. You are a captain. This might be a good time for a fireball. I had enough trouble targeting a fireball in a doorway the other day, so I'm just going to slow and curse everyone to start with. You know what? Kaylee's got some spell points. Let's see if fireball works. Nah, can't target on a door. Which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to move a couple characters around. Oh no, so it's still gonna get Zoe. Zoe can take it. I can heal her later. See, the soldiers are considerably more dead than Zoe. Not quite done. Haha. Even though they weren't in the immediate vicinity, this guy is still slowed and cursed. Hooray. Okay. So, how interesting. This might be our first example of finding a boat inside of a dungeon. So we'll hop in and can start exploring on the water. Okay, that's a dead end. Ooh, Vapor Rat breathed on Mal, and now Mal is cursed. Those guys must have very bad breath. Why did I do that? Book can cast spells. But River can cast Fireball. Ooh, there is a lot of filth and garbage around here. Actually, is that what this... Yeah, that's filth. Okay. Yum! We found the trash pit. We found the back door guard. More slowing. More cursing. Curse you! More holding Kaylee in reserve. Man, throwing weapons suck in this game. Someday I'm going to have to get Kaylee and or River some good archery supplies. Because bows are actually halfway decent. Always good when the enemy priest dies. Equip a missile. Oh, I'm out of darts. No, I'm not. And, ooh, there's some folks over there. Very much tempted to have one or two spellcasters jump in and fireball them. Of course, this means River will be vulnerable to people coming over and hitting her in the face with their swords. Oh, they're not dead. And we can't switch places because River has acted and both PCs must have action points. Welp. Ha ha ha, but they're still slowed. Eat my blades. And, oh no, I moved too much. No more space, no more room for fireballs. Kaylee can fireball. I may eventually get tired of that running gag, but I really do love fireballs. Do I need to start throwing some blesses around to make throwing weapons actually viable? I don't remember if I read this or if I just imagined it, but I think that throwing weapons in the Exile trilogy are, if not bugged, poorly coded. At the front of the temple, you find an altar of black stone with red swirls. Dominating its surface is a huge bowl filled with slowly burning herbs and incense, along with other strange things. The smell is heavy, bitter, and disturbing. I'm going to leave that alone for the moment. We will come back to that. Ah, crap. We'll come back to the altar when we're not slowed and cursed. Yeah. Okay, book, start fixing this. Haste. I need to get up to 5th level spells before I can start doing haste all and bless all. Okay, so that's at least 2 characters who are now capable of landing a hit. Yep.
Cool.
Nice. It is usually a rather bad idea to go blindly charging through a door when you're in combat mode. Not always a great idea to do it in a dungeon when you're not in combat mode, either. Okay, we're probably fine. What did I just say? Okay, ooh, hello. So we've got an evil acolyte, and I think this guy is an evil priest or high priest, and Mal can't see that space. Lovely. Evil priest. Well, he's evil. It must be okay to slaughter them. Oh no, I'm running out of mage spell points. And still can't hit anything. Ah, stop cursing me. Okay, so... Ooh, Flame Strike. Yee, that is the priest spell equivalent to Fireball. You can see that does a lot of damage, because it is a 5th level spell. These evil priests are not something to take lightly. I might have gone a little bit over my head in this dungeon here. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Okay, book, we're going to have you get Mal back up to blessed. I think I saw something. Yes, River's got weak energy potion, so use one. Give that to Kaylee because she's currently at 0. Okay, and Simon, we're going to have you do a light heal on everyone. Haley just received a potion. Drink up. And we've still got 1 AP left, so... Cur Fireball! Oh, that didn't kill anyone. That makes me sad. I move here, then maybe if this priest moves away from to get away from Zoe, she can land an extra hit. Crap. Book is blessed. Still can't hit anything. You know what? Oh, and of course by moving Zoe over there, I royally screw up the effectiveness. Well, I don't screw up the effectiveness of Fireball, but I am going to have to heal her if I cast one. Should I cast one? I can't help it. Addiction is a powerful thing. Oh, hooray! I killed one guy! Lousy stinkin'. Now, I should probably start hasting a couple of people again. So the enemies will die faster. This isn't good. That's slightly better. I don't like that. I don't like you taking 1 damage from my heavy hitter. Hey, you know what? I've got Ice Bolt. Let's try that. 5 damage. Of course, River is cursed, and this guy is probably shielded all to hell. Because priest. Why won't you die? Low on spell points, but we're not out yet. Yes! Got a helmet out of the deal. I wonder if that'll be any good. Oh, that was rough. And it's dark. We're probably not going to find much in any of these bookshelves, but it's always worth taking a look. Oh, hello. This bookshelf contains a set of books and journals on all manner of magical techniques and items. They must have been smuggled from the surface. They look quite useful. You browse tomes and take a few choice scrolls with. Your mage lore skill improves accordingly. Neat. So I think everyone in the party now should have at least 1 mage lore skill. So that'll help us out with finding new and exciting spells, like the one we got in the Nephilim fort. Actually, did that increase item lore as well? No, because if it did, book would have some. Oh well. Item lore isn't everything. Not if you're able and willing to pay for identifications. So, who's got enough spell points for a light spell? Doors are locked. I'm going to save this, but I'm going to save as one of my alternates. Darn. Ah, pick breaks. And pick breaks again. So, a couple of options here. We can use the unlock spell, which generally is a bit more effective, especially if the doors are magically locked. Or we can try Blessing Kaylee and see if that helps her lockpicking. Unfortunately, unlock is a single target spell, not area of effect. And it didn't work. Let's go with option 2. Can't cast Bless because we're not in combat. I can fix that. Can't cast Bless because Simon needs to be active. Didn't work, but I only broke 1 pick instead of 2. Well then. Maybe we will just have to come back to this area later. I'm not even sure there's anything of particular note behind those doors. Oh, right, mustn't forget about the evil altar here. And here's your typical evil cult sleeping quarters. Now, oftentimes when we desecrate an evil altar, something bad happens. Put out flame. You assault the altar. It starts to vibrate, slowly at first, then faster. As the keening begins to overpower you, someone appears to take vengeance. Great.
Cool.
But someone leveled up. Okay. That's very bad. That's very, very bad. So we've got 2 demons and a Mung demon. Mung demon isn't quite as bad as a Hakai, but there's still pretty bad news in our current state. So, by the power of save load! Oh, for crap. Where are you? Oh, yeah, someone came back home and found that we've broken in. Hi. Hi, friends. Die, friends. I say that like I'm actually good at killing these guys. Okay, Zoe, you have probably the highest damage weapon out of everybody right now. Please be able to hit people. Okay. And away we go. Because we are low on spell points. And we need... great. Well, at least he's a crappy priest if his wound spell only does 2 damage. And of course well, we can't attack or do much of anything from the boat. We could get out here and use some ranged skills on this guy. But again, very limited spell points. Alternately... Oh, that maybe wasn't a great idea? Okay, so I'm getting in melee range. That might have been a terrible idea because I am now very cursed. And slowed. I can at least even the playing field here. East. Well, this should be a slog. This should be a really awful slog. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made. Mel, why don't you just go out the door here and scout ahead? Okay, at least now we are not actively going to be slowed and cursed anymore. I think. We just have to wail on this one last beefy dude. Hey, book. Yeah, you can do light heal all. Excellent. Slightly less dead. And you need to be slightly more dead if you're going to pull off moves like that. Book has no spell points. This is terrible. I really can't do much of nothing here. Hooray! It didn't take much of nothing to kill that guy. And now we boldly flee! Bravely run away! Might come back there and clear the fort out a little bit more next time. Well, not next time, but another time. At a later point in time. But we are going to run away to this place, which is the friendly town of Fort Draco. And in the next episode, I believe we're going to spend a much more peaceful time exploring this. So, have a good night, everyone. I'll see you later.